guys. For the last 2 days, I've been exploring the town of Barrie. It's actually the capital of the Puglia region, and it's just absolutely beautiful town. It's right on the Adriatic, and so this morning I walked kind of the promenade and watched the fishermen taking their catches, and some people are actually buying right from the fishermen, some like shellfish, and they're eating it right there. There's a time when you're praying for death on the bathroom floor in some foreign country was all part of the adventure. But yeah, I've kind of moved beyond that. I opted not to do that. But anyway, yeah, the town's full of these little alleyways. It's really gorgeous. So I stopped and watched these. There's this one street where these women are set up at tables, and they're making something called orecchietto, it means little ear. So it's this little pasta that's shaped like an ear. So they're at the tables making it, letting it dry, and selling it. And I opted not to buy a bag of it because, with my cooking skills, that would just be horrible and completely not fair to the pasta. So I did not do that. So let's see. Then I explored a couple of the basilicas that are in town, and one is called the Basilica de St. Nicholas. So that's St. Nicholas. And so I've got another video that I shot there that explains kind of the connection, and you definitely don't want to miss that one. So after that, let me check my list. So I went to this fort. It's like a 12th century fort that's mostly used actually for exhibition space now. So they had one of the exhibitions was actually this photography exhibition. It was really cool. It's these black and white photos. I'm not clear if it's just one photographer or several, but in the area I was focusing on, there was what he was doing was taking pictures of sculptures by famous artists, like Michelangelo and Bernini, but just really focusing on one aspect of the sculpture, and then with the lighting and stuff. It was really, really cool. Actually, I was really taken by these photos. Then another part of the museum, they had, I guess this is a kind of permanent exhibit of some Greek vases. The vases that are black with the orange Greek figures on them. And I came across one that I thought was really beautiful. It's pretty good size, and it was a funerary urn. And the name of the urn, and I guess was I don't know who names these urns, but the name of the urn was Dionysian Happiness. And I thought, you know what? I've got a new goal in life. Like, someone asked me about, forget about enlightenment. I'm stepping off with Dionysian Happiness. So then after that, went to lunch and had some of that orecchietto for lunch. And because I was feeling a little Italian, I had an Aperol spritz with my pasta. Then of course later on had to have my gelato, and so then came back to the hotel and met my group a little while ago that I'll be traveling with for the next week. They seem pretty cool. And so tomorrow morning we are off to our first stop is a place called Altamura, which is apparently very famous for its bread, so that should be good. And then we're going to end up in Matera, which is going to be a highlight of this trip. It's like a cave town in the mountains. It should be really cool. It's a UNESCO site, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's it for today, and until tomorrow, arrivederci.
Hey guys, so I am here standing in front of the Basilica di San Nicola here in Bari, Italy. And so you may be wondering how St. Nicholas ended up here in the boot of Italy. Well, so St. Nicholas is actually from the town of Myra, which is in Turkey. So that's right, jolly old St. Nick is actually Turkish. So he died in, they believe, 347, but definitely December 6th, um, and was buried there in Myra, Turkey. So fast forward to around 1087, when the Italians were getting concerned of the situation with the Byzantine Empire. They kind of saw the writing on the wall and were concerned that the, new Islamic rulers who they knew were going to be coming didn't really care too much for the Christian saints that may have been interred in Turkey. So Bari sent some sailors over to Myra, where they basically dug up St. Nicholas and took at least some of his remains back to Bari, and they are interred here in the basilica. So when you go into the basilica and to the right of the altar, you'll see some steps going down with a sign saying alla tumba del santo. Just remember, it's actually alla tumba del santa. That's it. Arrivederci.